Embattled Dauphin County Commissioner George Hartwick has been criticized over his role in a real estate deal that ended up costing the county $400,000. Thanks for joining us for Fox 43 News at 10. I'm Amy Lutz. Hartwick was arrested for DUI in April after attending a commissioner's meeting, and he says the deal falling through is the fault of his fellow commissioners. Fox 43's James Corrigan spoke one-on-one with Hartwick today, and he joins us now with the details of that conversation. James.
Well, Amy, that conversation was about the $10.4 million purchase of a property, 3721 Techport Drive in Swatara Township, which would have become the county's new Human Services Center. That was approved in December, but yesterday, Hartwick's fellow commissioners voted to back out of the deal after they said no progress was made to develop the site. I met Hartwick today at that site to discuss his role in the ordeal, along with one of his fellow commissioners for his response.
We have spent a significant amount of time over the past 2 years actually planning through.
Dauphin County Commissioner George Hartwick defended himself from the notion that he had dropped the ball on the human services project he had been leading, forcing the Board of Commissioners to back out of the real estate deal on Wednesday and forcing the county to lose a $400,000 deposit. Hartwick says despite his role as the point person, he did not get enough guidance from his fellow commissioners on the direction of the project.
We have to have direction from the Board of Commissioners, quite frankly, to determine how those individuals are going to be procured.
He was running quarterback on the project. He never brought us anything to consider.
Commissioner Justin Douglas disputes this, alleging that Hartwick at no point brought the commissioners any direction in hiring a project manager, construction manager, or architect on the project.
We picked up the ball and realized it had not traveled down the field at all. And that for us is frustrating because there wasn't a procurement process when we thought there were substantive conversations happening around project management.
Another part Douglas says was missing was the cost of the project. And with only 60 days to closing, Douglas says he had no choice but to vote to back out of the deal.
If you're told, hey, put this down payment on this car, but we don't know what the final price is. But it's a good car. Well, what's the final price? Well, I'll tell you after you sign on the dotted line. I mean, no one does that deal.
Hartwick says the board prevented the relevant hires needed for a cost analysis.
I believe this project is going to be a project that went from $30 million to potentially $18 to $20 million. Even that still is a projection until we have formal architectural designs and a cost per square foot in front of the Board of Commissioners.
Another criticism of Hartwick from his fellow Democrat Douglas was missing a meeting with a key stakeholder, which Hartwick says he missed to attend a statewide meeting of county commissioners.
I can show you 50 meetings I had. No one single meeting defines whether a project's going to happen. On that day, I reached out immediately the next day and even the day before to our attorney to let him know we need to get briefed and be on the same page.
You said you followed up with them the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Did they know at the time that you were not going to be attending this meeting?
I don't know how that's relevant.
It comes following Hartwick's DUI arrest following his attending a board meeting inebriated, and his month-long disappearance in April, which he said was due to his admission into an alcohol treatment center. Hartwick says the commissioner's vote to cancel the project was politically motivated following his incident, and that he has no intention to resign.
Politics is an excuse to not do your job. I'm going to tell you this. Politics is an excuse to divert attention away from the real matters and actually solve something. The purpose and the light that's in me is ready to shine in even a brighter way that I think can be a destination for hope, the destination for redemption and the ability to be able to provide service and not judgment to the people in our community.
I believe the public deserves better. I believe the public deserves someone that they can trust. And I believe Commissioner Hartwick has betrayed that trust.
Now, Douglas and Hartwick both say they hope the project can be revived at some point, but as of right now, that deal is off and $400,000 is gone, while questions over the Board of Commissioners' ability to work together remains. Amy?
Wow. All right. Fox 43's James Corrigan. Thanks so much.